Alright, I think I'm going to show off some of the stuff I made, mainly focusing on gauntlets. We'll go in the order I made them, I guess. Okay, so this is probably the oldest gauntlet I have. So it's pretty simple. It's just one big plate over your hand, sort of curved to match the shape of your hand, and then some bits to protect the fingers, sort of. These were originally all the way up to the fingertip, but then I cut them off. So next, this is a bit interesting because these are all two pieces. Not too hard to put on, and then the straps are literally just paracord. You can see it sort of looks better on this side. It's all painted black, so it matches. Here's a closer look at the straps. Works to where they crisscross around your thumb, so they hold it in place reasonably well. And then these are all held together using rivets, you can see there. This is 16 gauge, whereas this was 22 gauge, and this is 2 layers of 22 gauge. So these are a bit more resilient. Next, I messed around with the idea of expanding armor, which is something I didn't come up with on my own, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So you can see here's actually the development of prototype to a somewhat finished product that I come back to later. The idea is to work something a little like this, to where it all comes out of that base piece. You can sort of get an idea. This one is a lot more rigid. It's basically just an actual gauntlet, but broken up into sections. And then it uses tracks with rivets to sort of do the expanding, but didn't work out too well. And then so the final idea I came up with is using nylon straps along with magnets to hold this together. Which you sort of get something like that, which looks pretty cool. And so that's basically the extent of the expanding gauntlet. Okay, so if you're like a real critic and you want to say how basically nothing I've shown is a real gauntlet or how it would provide pretty much any protection, next I built this. So this is basically as complete of a gauntlet as you can get. It has full fingers and then protection for the back of your hand. I decided to put little joints here just because it looks cool. Flexibility is pretty dang good. You can grab stuff. Basically just a glove, so I designed this pretty well. This design is completely my own, so no templates or anything like that. And in addition to that, I made the rest of the arm. And then I messed around with the idea of electrifying the 2 fingers, the middle and index, which actually worked pretty well. And a little additional thing, here's a finalized prototype of that expanding gauntlet. Stacks up, and then it does collapse also. I can also stack them. So use this as basically a different looking top plate, and it looks pretty cool. And then I guess I can show off some of the failed gauntlets. This is meant to be the winter soldier arm, the beginning of it. It has basically the same design, but it was a bit too difficult, especially since I'm doing it in stainless steel, so I scrapped that idea. And if you want to see me show off more stuff I've made, just let me know. And here's a video where I built expanding shoulder armor. That's about it. Oh yeah, so I made 2 of these, but they're both for the right hand. So I don't have a pair of gauntlets.